Lee, it would be great to hear your perspective too on, and you shared the common elements of, a successful, digital health offering. But I know, we have a lot of what we call change makers out there who are listening. Very large portfolio of early stage, growth stage type companies. And, seeing you on this, they're going to be wondering, like, what would a Lee Shapiro look for when he's looking at an early stage company? What makes them an attractive addition to you?
Well, first and foremost, we find founders who will tolerate us, because we can be really annoying, and someone who's willing to learn. And actually, a willingness to learn is really important. But with early stage companies in particular, we spend a lot of time with founders and get to know them and make sure there's a good fit culturally. We take what we do seriously, but we don't take ourselves seriously, as you might be able to tell. And so being able to do this with folks that we're going to enjoy spending time with, because when you're building a company, this is not something that happens overnight. People look at Livongo, and from IPO to merger with Teladoc was a little over a year, but the company was well over 7 years in terms of that build to get to that point. And so it is something that you have to be comfortable with one another. And with respect to the qualities that we think make for great founders, it's a passion for what it is that they're doing. Oftentimes that comes from personal experience or from experience of someone that they care for or care about. Second, a willingness to understand that there needs to be an openness for other ideas, because where they start to where they end up may be somewhat different. And so that ability to pivot and to adapt, especially as the market changes, will be important. Another quality that we look for is resilience, because oftentimes you're knocking on a lot of doors and hearing a lot of no's before you can get the customers to buy in and to really start using the offering that you have. And I think being a team builder, recognizing that having a diverse team around the table is important to get a lot of perspective shared. And especially when we look for companies with diverse founders, what we want to do is they're thinking about ways that they can bring multiple voices to the table and recognize that they're made better by leveraging the experiences of those who come from different backgrounds and different beliefs. And that's really important, and something that I think that we've learned is part of a successful formula for building a company.